everyone, welcome back to a brand new video. Now in today's video we're going out in my mini F56 pre-LCI John Cooper Works. Now this is a 2015 plate, as you can see from the NF plates, and if you want to get yourself a set of 4D plates just like this, then use code JOSHB10 at checkout. I'll put the link to NF plates down in the description. But yeah, you'll get 10% off those plates. But yeah, we're going out for a POV drive today, long awaited. I've owned this car for probably about 3 to 4 weeks now, and I absolutely love it. I've just given it a quick clean, but it is starting to rain, so we're going to quickly hop inside now and go for a drive. So as you can see, we have the head-up display. I can't actually see that right now because I've adjusted the height of it so you guys can see it on camera. But that is insane and a must-have option on one of these. I've got the automatic gearbox with the flappy pedals, and yeah, let's head underway now. And yeah, off we go. So it's a little bit rainy today. There's some dry patches, some wet patches, so we'll be careful, but don't worry, we are going to get the maximum out of this car today, while being safe at the same time, of course. So currently we are in its mid mode. Now that is basically comfort mode, easy mode, just it's in automatic at the moment. It's so easy to drive. Honestly, this is the perfect run around daily for this country. It's small, it's nimble, it's got enough power to buzz around cars in traffic, and it's just an amazing car all round. And the exhaust is incredible considering it is stock. I'm definitely going to take a resonator out of it so it's a bit louder, but for a stock exhaust, honestly, it is insane. So we're not going to waste any time. We're going to put it straight into sport mode. Instantly that puts the pops and bangs on. So knock the gear stick over into manual mode. Currently it is in its sport setting, so it's still in automatic, but it changes gear later, it revs higher, and as soon as I flick a paddle, I'm in full manual control when it doesn't change gear for me. This car doesn't stall. If you forget to change gear at traffic or whatever, it just changes into first, whatever itself. But here we go. I've now flicked the paddle. Already those pops have started. Do a little bit here for you guys, just listening to the car, and I'm not going to talk at all. We're getting to 30 zone now. I'll just slow it down a little bit. I've actually got the back seats down currently. It just gives it a bit more volume in here, and you can hear the farts in between gear changes better. The pops are louder, but those pops, they are loud. the camera picking those pops up properly, but boy do they sound loud in here. Whoa. But to tell you a little bit about this car, it has got 230 brake horsepower, does 0 to 60 in 6.1 seconds, because this is the automatic one, the gear changes are quicker. In the manual it's 6.3 seconds to 60. And yeah, 230 brake, as I say, it doesn't weigh much, honestly. I can't remember the figure off the top of my head, how much it weighs, but it doesn't weigh much at all. It's light and nimble. The steering in sport mode is so direct and is really heavy. Like, it's such a heavy feel to the steering, it feels so direct. But when you put it in green mode, I'll quickly put it in green mode now, into automatic, the steering's a lot lighter. The whole car, it's almost like the car just sighs and goes, ah. And just the whole thing relaxes and calms down. As soon as you put it in sport mode, listen, just listen, it's in green mode, put it in sport, listen to the car come alive. I've not even touched the paddles yet, it's just doing this on its own. It holds the gears for you, because if you're not comfortable with using paddles, then the car, it knows what it's doing. The car knows what it's doing, it keeps the gears nicely. And as I say, it handles so well. Now the suspension on the Mini JCWs is quite firm. Now I know a lot of people say this is a bad thing, they don't like it. The one thing they would change is the suspension. Honestly, it is not, it's firm, don't get me wrong, but it's livable. And honestly, I prefer it being firm than soft and wallowy, because on a road like this, it feels planted on the road. And honestly, it's a sports car at the end of the day. This is a hot hatch, so it's got to be a bit, you know, you got to compromise some comfort. You know, you don't buy a JCW to go do weekly shops in all the time. You buy it to do your weekly shops and also have fun, and you have to compromise. If you want a normal car, a comfortable car, get a normal Mini. I'm sure they'll do the job, but this is not a normal Mini. Also with the JCW, you get better brakes. The brakes on these are huge. They literally fill the entire alloy. They are some of the biggest brakes I've ever seen on a hatchback. And boy, do they give you confidence when you come into a corner. The brake pedal is so nicely weighted, and it just gives you miles and miles of confidence. You just know the car is gonna stop quickly. I would go for an overtake, but we're already doing the speed limit. With the brakes, you can be nice and tame. They're not snappy, you know, they don't snap on. But when you press them firmly, as I say, they give you miles and miles of confidence. The gearbox is so responsive as well. For a hatchback, you don't need, like, it's not going to be Lambo quick, you know, it's not going to be Ferrari quick, but honestly, for a hatchback, this gearbox is good. This gearbox is good. Those pops are addictive. If I put it in green mode, put it in automatic, the road noise isn't too bad in here. I know that's another thing people say, is that the road noise can be pretty loud in here, but it's not too bad. It's not too bad at all. The exhaust is quietened down, the pops and bangs have completely gone. In automatic, one thing I will say with the automatic gearbox is I reckon it could have had a 7th gear. When I'm on the motorway, or you know, you're doing 70, it does feel like you just want to change gear one more time just to get it back down the revs. That's the only thing I'd say about the gearbox, really, is I feel like it needs that 7th gear. And that is 70, just like that. This thing does pull when you put your foot down on the exit of a roundabout. That is insane, honestly. But yeah, if you guys are wondering what MPG I get out of this thing, if I properly green mode and try and properly go for MPG, get as much MPG out of it as possible, I've got 50 MPG out of this before on a drive, which is actually very, very good. But I'll probably average, if I'm doing a bit, you know, going through the gears like I am now, probably 35, 40, depending on how much I'm going through the gears. But most of the time, because I am always struggling for traction, because I'm always in sport mode, going through the gears like that. Well, let's have a look, shall we, at how much MPG I've got this drive so far. 27.6. Honestly, that's not too bad considering the way we've been driving through the gears and stuff. But yeah, I've been getting a lot of 25s just because I'm constantly going through the gears. Yeah, honestly, when you have an exhaust that sounds like that, you can't help it. All fuel economy just goes out the window. Honestly, this car for buzzing around this country is so good. Oh my god, I'm putting the windows down. Alright guys, that is going to be it for today's POV drive. If you have enjoyed and you want more POVs, leave a like and subscribe down below, and also check out my Instagram as well. It's the same as the YouTube, it's just joshbatesYT. And yeah, let me know what you guys think of the car. Has this car surprised you and it sounds a lot better than you think, or is it a bit underwhelming? Honestly, I absolutely love it from owning it the past month, and I could not recommend it enough. And yeah, we're going to be doing loads of mods and loads of stuff to this car, getting the exhaust done very, very soon, hopefully. So yeah, if you guys want to hear what it sounds like when I get the exhaust done, then make sure you click that subscribe button and put the notification bell on so you know exactly when I upload. But yeah, hope you've enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.